Hello everyone, I'm Abhishek. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm here to discuss about a topic which is popular to every Indian. Yes, indeed I'm referring to real estate sector. Every Indian dreams about having their own dream home. Of course, everyone has their own budget and accordingly chooses a property. This somehow resonates with our basic need of roti kapra or makan. I have noticed something lucrative and hence sharing all my view about this sector. Before I start, I would like to quickly introduce myself. I am a data scientist currently associated with the largest Indian IT company. I hold a postgrad degree in economics and finance. I am successfully investing and trading Indian market since 2008. My passion is to track and follow global capital market and identify the near-term triggers impacting the equity market. My motto is to share my experiences gathered over the last 10 years with fellow traders and investors. Okay then, let's begin the session. The realty sector has suffered chaos and anarchy for decades. There was no regulator in place, high cash transactions, evading taxes, and money laundering became the sole characteristics of the sector. However, things have started changing with the below initiatives taken by Modi government. The introduction of RERA set a strict tone for unethical and organized players. The strict guidelines and governance along with better disclosures have increased investor sentiment for this sector. The Union Budget of 2017-2018 emphasized on housing for all by 2022. Remember, India is having a housing shortage of 20 million. Along with this, the interest rate has gone down for loans in the housing sector, and that has increased demand. The tax on long term capital gain got reduced to 2 years from 3 years, and this in turn will again increase the demand in real estate. There is no notional rental income for 1 year for unsold inventories. This policy will provide additional time to liquidate inventory. Credit Link Subsidy Scheme for MIG. This policy has increased the demand for the first time home buyers. Again, we have observed GST rate which has slashed to 8% from 12% for affordable housing segment. This has a big impact of for the real estate sector. The unorganized players will go out from the business and we will see a consolidation in the sector. Notebandi has prohibited black money entrance in this particular sector. Previously, black money used to be the king in real estate. Things have started changing. Also, we need to note that government has introduced increase in carpet area for houses to be qualified for affordable housing. This means that increasing demand will be there and the affordable housing will be much more in demand few years down the line. Let's see how these policies got impacted in the price of the real estate sector. This is a monthly chart of CNX Realty. That means it is a sectoral Nifty realty sector chart starting from July 2012. We can clearly see that The sector was in downtrend for prolonged period. In fact, if we see the long-term chart, we can see after 2008, this sector was in downturn. The monthly chart clearly suggests that we have lower highs, compare this high and this high, and again this one, along with lower lows, this one and this one. However, we need to notice one thing. Things have started changing from mid of 2016. This particular low made in the December of 2016 was higher compared to the low made in January to 2016. That means it formed a higher base. And see what happened in 2017? It actually broke out the previous high made in the month of August September of 2016, and it straight away went ahead and hit a range of 370 mark. The trend line you see over here is basically my long-term downturn trend line. This downtrend or downtrend which was persisting in the market got broken during the rally in this particular sector into 2017. Now, interestingly, at today's where we stand, we see a lot of volatility in the market. Market has corrected from all-time highs, and so we can see that from 370 level, we have seen a low of 300 as well in the month of February 2018. It is important for us to understand that whether this particular low made at 300 level will hold, because there are clear support area which is given by the blue range price ranges. 240 250 level, again 280 to 300 level, you will find a lot of support over there. So we are expecting that we will see a retracement of price action in a long term bullish chart. So here from bullish uptrend has started after prolonged 8 to 9 years, and we are retracing in this long term bull run. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly walk you through the underlying companies which forms the CNX Realty. We have got 10 companies which forms the CNX Realty: Brigade Enterprise, DLF, Godrej Properties, HDIL, Indiabulls Real Estate, Oberoi Realty, Phoenix Mills, Prestige Estates, Shobha Limited, and Unitech Limited. We see the highest contribution or the highest weightage of a company in this particular index comprises from DLF. DLF has close to 27% weightage on the overall index. This is the largest stock which comprises the realty sector or the realty index which we are referring in this discussion. Now let us go and review a long-term chart of DLF. This is a 10-year chart of DLF. Look, DLF made a high, lifetime high, in the month of January 2008. It was trading close to 1200 rupees. And during the last recession, of 2008 2009, we see a price retracement from 1200 to price of 150 odd level. It went again back to 500 levels and started making lower lows and lower highs. And it continued for years and years. If you can see in the chart, it has continued to make lower highs and lower lows, which is clear pattern of downtrend until it reached January February of 2016. It made a bottom in January, in the month of January and February 2016, and started its uptrend journey. First, in the month of December 27, it made a low which was higher than the previous low, and in the next rally it broke out from the previous swing high. This gives the first indication that the stock has started its upward journey from a long-term downtrend. It has consolidated, made a base for a significant amount of time, and now it has started moving out from that base. It made a high which was 270 odd level, and today it is trading close to 230 level. This is a overall long-term picture. Now I have reduced this chart to a 5-year horizon to give a better idea how we can foresee and make an investment decision. As I said, TLF is making higher highs and higher low, higher high, higher low in the long-term monthly chart. The last swing low was 153, and a retracement is now expecting given the global equity market is stumbling or has become volatile. Given the risk appetite of a person, someone can accumulate TLF at 190 to 200 level, keep a stop loss of 150, and target the lifetime high which it made in 2008 of 1200 rupees. It won't come in a year or 2 years' time probably. It might take 3 to 4 years' time. But since I am a long-term investor, I would prefer to have a horizon of 3 to 4 years where I can get a six bagger. This was my decision or investment principle. However, you might have a different viewpoint altogether and consult your financial advisor before putting your hard-earned money. You can always reach out to me in this email ID datasciencefortrading@gmail.com, because I might have few more such ideas which I will come up with in due course of time. Thank you for your time and patience. See you in some other session.